Welcome back, Cardboard Warriors. How's everybody out there doing today? If you saw my video like a week or so ago of the troubles with Amazon, they sent me, I ordered 3 of these Zendikar Rising draft boxes. They had a special silly sale on them, like 82 bucks a box or something. So I grabbed them because, you know, even though there's not a lot of value in this set right now, there is a box topper expedition in here that could be valuable. But they sent 3 boxes, 3 draft boxes in a poly bag with no padding, nothing. Just slapped it in a poly bag and called it a day. And yeah, they got destroyed on the way here. So the cards inside are probably damaged. At least this last stack here is going to be very damaged. I have a feeling this kind of corner of this stack is going to be pretty damaged too. So I can't actually hold on to these and as an investment and sell them down the road, I don't think. So we're gonna open them and see, kind of survey the damage. Good thing about Amazon is they did refund me on these because of the damage. So technically it's free stuff. So hopefully anything good in here is not damaged, so we can actually get some decent stuff out of here. That would be nice. It's scary though. It's very scary. Alright, here's our box topper. It actually doesn't look too bad. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with that. I have a feeling this last stack here is going to be very damaged. And I have a feeling that the first stack's going to be damaged. But let's open it up and see. Who knows? Maybe these cards are just way tougher than I give them credit for. No, they'll be damaged. I've gotten boxes like this before that weren't nowhere near as bad as this, and the cards were pretty bent up on the corners. So, this is a Japanese box. I didn't even realize that. All right, made in Japan, pull tabs. Yep, made in Japan. We got the pull tabs. All right. So they're actually good quality cards that they destroyed. That's good. That's good. I love it when they destroy the good stuff, you know. All right, pull tab away. Let's see what we got. Huh. Wow. I don't see any damage in this first pack. We might actually, I got to feel bad first thing there, but might actually get through this without any busted up cards. Full art land, a Shia, nice. So good mythic in pack number 1. Really the modal cards are the only thing worth anything in this set currently. Everything else is pretty much pretty cheap. Not a lot of value in here right now, but this is one of those sets that I really feel over time is going to come back with a vengeance down the road. Well, no damage. I am shocked. I really thought there was going to be some damage. Oh, my piles are all messed up here. I forgot about the token. All right. More gorgeous full art lands. Lithoforming. And nothing else here. Some of the most valuable cards on the set are actually in the uncommon spot with those modal cards. Gotta love them. That was a genius idea, you know, having the land that you can also cast as a spell. I wish more of them had been like the mythic ones where you can pay life to put them into play untapped, because that's even better. Well, there's our first mythic, or our first foil, first mythic. Or a Skyclave Hierophant. Not a bad card, just this one's probably worth more because it's the modal flip land, because you can actually put extra cards that are going to help you in the late game in your deck. That early game you can use them as lands, and then late game you can use them as spells when you don't need more lands. So it's a genius idea, and I hope they do more of that. I can't believe we don't have anything damaged yet. That box was crushed. All right, fill it our retreat. The Perdition, I think, might be a buck. So yeah, it's all about the. Nope, I'm getting my piles mixed up here. All about the modal flip cards in this set. Here, yeah. All right. I see what happened there, because we got the feel bad card. We ended up not having a token, and I put all my stuff in the wrong piles. All right, trying to do it on autopilot here. I cannot believe there's no damage in this. That is crazy. It must be because it's a Japanese box, because, oh, there's another modal one. There, inversion. I don't think the white ones are worth as much. I think it's mainly the black and blue ones that the modal cards are worth a lot. But hey, I think this is a great set. I think there's a lot of really good stuff in here. I think the modal cards were a genius idea. Got copy tokens. And the full art lands, of course, gonna bring some value in. But there's some really good cards. And like I said, these modal cards, they're gonna stand the test of time, because why put extra basics in your deck that you don't need when you can throw some of these modal cards in and have your basic land early game and then something playable late game? Man, it must be because it's a Japanese box. If this was American box with the tighter packs, these would all be ruined. Fortification. So, yep. Very unusual. I cannot believe we haven't found any damage yet. That is nuts. It's got to be the Japanese boxes, or just because the looser packs, they can take a little bit more damage. Chandler, he's a really fun card. Another modal land. Got a lot of those in the uncommon spot in this set. So, I had a lot of fun drafting this set. Let me know if you guys got to draft this and what you thought of it. Insect Island, Foil Swamp, Verizal. He was really sought after at the beginning. I thought he was going to be huge, but he turned out to not be worth a whole lot. So, Malakir, great little common. So, a lot of good cards in this set, and I am absolutely stunned that there's no damage so far. Oh, there's one with a bent corner. All right, we found one. Token. Found a damaged token. Oh, pathways. Forgot about the pathways. Pathways, I think, are a brilliant idea. I did a video on it about how I think the pathways are really underrated, and they're really good, and they're going to stand the test of time. And everybody scoffed at me and like, oh, well, they're not fetchable, so they're worthless. But the prices have not gone down at all on them. They keep kind of inching up a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, because people are realizing that they work pretty good. No, they're not the greatest thing. Hey, a foil one. Nice. So, pathway number 2 is a foil, and then a Legion Angel, which I thought was an amazing rare. And then the Skyclave Cleric, he's valuable as one of the modal lands. I think he's over $1. So there is, yeah, it's just a lot of the value seems to be in the, of course, in the mythics, but also in the commons and uncommons in here with the, or the uncommons, not commons, the uncommons with the modal lands, the modal flip cards. Coralhelm Chronicler. But yeah, this guy, yeah, Mana Dork or a land, that's awesome. So you definitely get your mana in that one in green. You definitely need that ability. So it's going to be extra mana for you either way. Turn 1, it's a land. Turn 2, it's an elf. All right, Shadow's Verdict, another modal one. So it seems like almost every pack you get one of the modal uncommons, which is it's just going to really help this box, this set, stand the test of time. Feel bad. Ugh. Nobody likes advertising. Full art land. Morog for our second mythic finally. And, yep, another modal. Seems like the top uncommon is modal card in every single pack. Is that true? Did I just never notice that before? Just now noticing that? Now we're actually looking for them. Let's see if it keeps happening. Still no damage. I'm shocked. Scoot Swarm. One of my favorite little infinite combo cards. Oh, it's so much fun. And, yep, modal. First uncommon. I'm starting to realize I may have missed that the whole time, and every single pack may have a modal uncommon on the top uncommon. Disenchant foil. Oh, Shatter Skull Smashing. There's one of the more valuable mythics in the set. I think it might be like number 3 or 4 on the list. Was really high. It's down right now, but that card's going to stand the test of time. That card is amazing. All these mythics that you can pay 3 life to put them into play untapped or use them as a good spell down the road, later game, those are just great cards. I don't see why you wouldn't put 4 in every deck of that color, because, I mean, it's just perfect card. I mean, get a land on turn 1 or 2 or 3, and then after that, you got an actual usable spell that you're not wasting a land spot for. Core Warrior, don't know why I thought that was double-sided. Full art land, common foil, Null Priest of Oblivion, another really good card in this set. And then, of course, top card is modal. Yep. So if you don't get a modal in the rare spot, then it looks like your top uncommon is always a modal card. So the only one we didn't get was the Shatter Skull Smashing pack. didn't have the modal card as the top uncommon because that one was modal. This guy I thought had huge potential too for the blue-red decks, but a lot of people just aren't even caring about him right now. Modal card. Okay, so I just never noticed that. I opened tons of these boxes when this set came out, and it never dawned on me that the top uncommon was modal in every pack. It's one of those things. It's like you never notice how many people are driving Honda Accords until you get one, you know? Mountain. Another Lotus Cobra for the double tap. Spikeville Hazard, one of the better modal red cards there. All right. And there we go. So a little over halfway through the box. Can't believe there's no damage at all. I didn't expect the middle packs to be damaged. Tazri for another mythic. And they're modal. All right. So I didn't expect the middle stack to be damaged, but I really expected the outside two to be damaged. But I guess because this is a Japanese box, they just, these looser packs give enough room to have a little padding in there. Stonework, Rolling Vortex, Ambush. All right. I'm totally going to knock these over if I don't move them out of the way. All right. Let's move the commons over. Nobody cares about them anyway. Right. So we've only had one little bent token. That's it. Kitty, Forest, another Pathway. There we go. River Guide, Lava Glide. And because that was a modal card, we don't get the modal uncommon. Okay. So there you go. That's how it works. And I can't believe I didn't notice that before. Goblin Construct token. And Crawling Barrens. Modal uncommon. And there we go. So what are you guys thinking about Phyrexia? All will be one. It looks like it's a really overpowered set. Hey, a modal foil. Skyclave Apparition, another amazing card. You know, it's a exile enchantment that also has feet. Gotta love it. And then the takedown. Takedown's a really good modal card in my opinion. I've put the takedown in some decks already. Let's move the foils over so we can move our pathways up. Yeah. Overall, this box is not too bad for a Zendikar Rising box. Charger. And the Treachery. I've definitely opened up worse boxes of this set. It's just not a lot of value in it right now. It just seems like Mountain. Girana. There we go. Another good mythic. And then the Rebirth again. The Rebirth, I think, is worth a buck or two. Modal cards. Modal cards got a future, man. My opinion, I think they've got a good future for them. I hope they do some more of them. Maul the Skyclaves. That one's pretty powerful. And then the Vision. I really think this set had a lot of promise. I bought quite a bit of it, considering compared to what else I was buying at the time. Plains, well, common Glass Pool Mimic for a rare modal. Not bad. And that Mind Carver. He could have some potential. Just needs somebody to figure out a way to abuse him. Yeah. Kitty, Swamp, Soul Shatter, Balaged Recovery, another one that I think's over a buck. So yeah, I think just the uncommon modal cards and then the pathways are going to be enough to push the box prices of this up quite a bit in the future. Swamp, Inscription, Fortification. Yeah, we're getting down here. Let me know what you guys think. Did you buy a bunch of these boxes? Are you sitting on them like I am? Zerasand the Trickster. He can be fun, especially in Commander. And he can work as a Commander because he's legendary. We're pretty good in those ninja decks, I think. Swamp, Wayward Guide Beast. This guy I absolutely love. Everybody is like so down on him at the beginning because you got to return a land you control to your hand, but he's a 1-drop 2/2 with trample and haste that, yeah, you're going to return that land, but if you're running a landfall deck, he helps. And then we got the Wizard. So, yeah, I love the Guide Beast. I think he was a great design. He just, like a lot of cards and a lot of recent sets, there's just so much going on that it's hard to really notice the potential in all. Copy, Island, and Archon. So if somebody doesn't, if one of these top players doesn't put it in one of the hot net decks, then nobody even realizes it's a good card these days. It's one of the downsides of the whole internet thing. You know, when I started, there really wasn't a whole lot of internet support at all. Break Climb and Grim Climb. Cool. And for another pathway. And there we go. 2 packs left. So, you know, we really had, and the sets were like, what, 3 months apart, and there wasn't all these ancillary sets in the middle. I feel bad. So we had time to really kind of check out all the cards in the set. Mountain, Hellhound, Yasharn, and the Mana Dork that's modal. Mana Dork that can be actual mana. But nowadays, if somebody doesn't put it in a deck right away, everybody just forgets about the card. And that's sad because there's so many good cards that just don't even get any respect at all. It's like the Rodney Dangerfield cards. Confounding Conundrum for our first rare foil, I think. Inscription of Abundance. Oh, that's right, we got the pathway. And then the Cleric. Cleric's fun. So there you go. There's the box. What did we end up getting in our foils? Just the one rare, I think, aside from the pathway. And one of the lands. We got 4 pathways, and one of which was foil, so we did get 2 rare foils in the box. But not a lot of mythics, only 5 mythics. But they were pretty good mythics. I think Ashaya and Shatterskull and Drawn are all worth a few bucks, so not too bad. Obviously didn't pay for the box, but hey, considering we got refunded, technically the box was free, so I guess we did pay for the box. Let's see what our expedition is to see if we actually made money, because this is the thing about Zendikar Rising. It's expedition or bust. If you get a good expedition, you get a good box. If you don't, you don't. Bountiful Promenade. So yeah, that's not going to pay for the box. But it is a nice card. The expeditions look really cool. Do they look like the original expeditions? No. They could have done a little better job, but I think they look cool. I like them. They're unique, and they're not going to print them again, so nothing world. So I think they did a good job with this set overall. It's just, it was like, it was just a set that came out at a weird time, and there was a lot going on. You know, it came out at the end of 2020 there, right when things were kind of starting to open back up, I guess, and it just, I don't think it was utilized as much as it should have been to see how good some of these cards in the set actually are. I'm shocked we didn't have any damage, as beat up as that box was. I mean, the box is just destroyed. I've seen boxes nowhere near this bad, and the whole corners, outside corners of all the packs, and the cards were just ruined. Just bent all get out. So I'm absolutely stunned that we didn't have any damage in here. That was the worst box. If the other ones are Japanese, I may not open them. Maybe we'll just take a gamble that they're not beat up like this one, because this one was definitely the worst. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to check out the description below. A lot of good links down there. Save your money, get your cash back on all your purchases. And all helps out the channel, and I truly appreciate it when you guys use those links. So thank you guys so much for your time, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Bye.